Indeed, at long last, it is taking place. This video is something that you just cannot afford to miss if you have any kind of interest in Shiba Inu or if you have any SHIB tokens in your possession. So what is the most recent information on the Shiba Inu coin? To what extent will all of this have an impact on the value of Shiba Inu? In the video that I am going to share with you today, I will provide answers to these concerns, and I will also share with you all of the information that has recently been released about Shiba Inu that makes them more expensive. Because I have put a lot of effort into this movie, you should make sure that you watch it all the way through to the conclusion so that you do not miss any information. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more SHIB news, be sure to click the like button. Let's have a look at the graph and see what the cost of Shiba is doing on the 14th of July, shall we? Prior to getting into our subject, however, let's take a look at the chart. The current price of a Shiba Inu is around 1359 units. Shiba's price has increased by 3% during the last 24 hours, and the 24-hour trading volume has reached $327 million. On top of that, the token presently has a market valuation that is more than $7.9 billion, which places it as the 19th most valuable cryptocurrency. Please keep in mind, these prices might have changed by the time you watch this video. This content is not financial advice. Let's move on to the video for today, shall we? $5.5 trillion surge of Shiba Inu surprises them over the last several days. The Shiba Inu community has seen significant outflows of Shiba, which have reached 5.54 trillion Shiba. This is the greatest quantity observed in over a month. It is possible that significant market players were in the process of strategically repositioning themselves at the time that this exceptional activity took place, and SHIB was trading at about 1,300 copies. SHIB is making an attempt to stabilize from a technical standpoint after experiencing a prolonged downturn that began at the beginning of June. The asset is presently trading at 1,340 units, representing a gain of around 1.62% on the day. This increase is the result of a small rebound from a local resistance range near 1,220 units. Moving averages for the last 50 and 100 days continue to move in a downward direction. While also exhibiting a prolonged negative tendency, price action is being pressed. However, a short-term reverse might be triggered by a break above the falling trend line and the regaining of the 1420 units level. This would be a significant event. The Relative Strength Index (RSI) measures are just below neutral, which indicates a weak bullish confidence. However, volume is still modest, which allows for the possibility of upward rise in the event that momentum improves. The dynamics of the on-chain environment suggest a development that is of interest to keep an eye on. Even while outflows during the last 30 days have fallen by 68.33%, the most recent change over the past 7 days suggests a dramatic surge of 49.55%. This unexpected withdrawal boosts the likelihood of accumulation by large wallets or purposeful shift to cold storage, both of which often occur prior to bullish mood. When this occurs, the probability of accumulation increases. It is possible that the tokens were not traded on exchanges, since the outflow did not instantly result in a price surge. This is because the price spike did not occur immediately. As a matter of fact, the fact that SHIB is consolidating close to multi-month lows raises the possibility of a long-term strategy adjustment by whales, which would be in line with the general market caution. Despite the fact that the price pattern is still fragile, the presence of whale activity and the robust support at 1220 units raise the possibility that SHIB is coming closer to a pivot zone that is quite important. It is possible that a temporary relief rally into the 100-day moving average zone, which is positioned around 1,600 units, might be initiated by any volume confirmed broken above the resistance. Until then, traders should maintain vigilance, since the subsequent leg of SHIB's marketplace trajectory will most likely be dictated by more big wallet changes and price responses. Traders should take this into consideration. In the event that you are still watching, it would be really helpful if you could go ahead and hit the like button. It is completely free of charge and contributes significantly to the channel's financial development. Continue to keep an eye on the Shiba Inu coin to learn about the most recent Shiba Inu changes and to learn about what the future may hold for the Shiba Inu currency. For how much does SHIB cost? It is impossible to dispute the success of Shiba Inu if its market valuation is comparable to that of Dogecoin. In August of 2020, the cryptocurrency with a dog motif was released, and it immediately caused a commotion in the sector. Over the course of the bull run in 2021, the price of SHIB soared. In October of 2021, the price of the asset reached a record high of 8,616 units, having increased by a significant number of millions of dollars. Since it reached its highest point in 2021, SHIB has had a difficult time regaining the momentum it had. The asset has kept attracting patrons and investors, despite the fact that its performance has been less than stellar. Just how much does a Shiba Inu cost? It is estimated that Dogecoin has a market worth of about $26 billion if its market cap is comparable to that of Dogecoin. Consider the following scenario. The market capitalization of SHIB reaches $26 billion, while the quantity of SHIB in circulation stays the exact same at $589 trillion. According to this hypothetical situation, the cost of each SHIB coin will reach 4,410 units. When the price of SHIB reaches 4,410 units, it will see a 236% increase. Although the demonstration deserves praise, it is in no way comparable to the event that SHIB will have in 2021. If the amount of Shiba Inu tokens that are now in circulation is reduced, the cost of each coin will increase to more than 4,110 units. Is it possible for the asset's supply to decrease? The large token burn that Vitalik Buterin carried out in 2021 was one of the most important factors that contributed to the amazing surge that SHIB experienced. The Ethereum co-founder was given 50% of the supply of SHIB when it was first released. Buterin made the decision to give the remaining tokens to charity and burn 90% of the coins he had received. As a result of his efforts, there was a significant decrease in supply due to the strong demand, which resulted in a significant increase in price. It has been revealed that the Shiba Inu team is currently working on a new burn method. A new method for burning tokens is said to be capable of burning billions of tokens annually. It is possible that the project will result in a significant increase in the price of the asset if it is effective. The team has not yet disclosed any further information on the mechanism that causes the burn. Additionally, we do not have a date set for the deployment of the burn mechanism. The primary narrative of today's video is about to begin at this point. The price of SHIB is predicted by AI for the 31st of July, 2020. Over the last several months, Shiba Inu has emerged as one of the most popular cryptocurrency tokens that many investors are interested in investigating. Despite the fact that the coin has recently adjusted to a slower price rate, this does not change the fact that the coin is here to stay for the longest possible time. SHIB is clearly looking forward to attaining new highs and is planning to launch into a comparable pricing posture in order to accomplish this goal. This is despite the fact that there is little price pressure within the market. Should SHIB be able to perform miracles on or before the 31st of July in the year 2025? Well, let's find out. The coin per Coin Codex is subjected to a technical discussion. The pace at which SHIB is going is neutral, and it has the potential to improve its price visibility whenever Bitcoin reaches fresh price heights in the preceding process. Based on our most recent Shiba Inu price forecast, it is anticipated that the cost of Shiba Inu would decrease by 2.04% and hit 1263 units by the 20th of August in the year 2025. The Fear and Greed Index is now displaying a value of 30, indicating that the current emotion is bearish, as indicated by our technical indicators. A total of 14 out of 30 days were positive for Shiba Inu, and the price fluctuation over the last 30 days was 7.65%. As of right now, the Shiba Inu prediction indicates that it is not a good time to purchase SHIB. As a result of their faith in the Shiba Inu creators and the worth that SHIB has in the real world, a significant number of our subscribers have expressed their intention to refrain from selling SHIB for the next 5 years, and instead keep millions of them in their possession. Can you tell me how many you are holding? Remember to provide a list of your SHIB assets in the comment box that is located below. We should give the person who holds the SHIB credit for having faith and confidence in the procedure. If you are having fun watching the film, then we would appreciate it if you would give it a large thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts on the Shiba Inu token in the comments section. It is also important to ensure that the post notifications are turned on so that you are alerted whenever we upload a new video.